What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of BoomJamGaming with Deus Ex: Mankind Divided. I only ever promised a maybe on a second episode today. Don't at me. I've been playing a lot of RimWorld. Again, I hadn't played for quite some time, almost a year, actually. Definitely the better part of a year. And I'm back. I'm back for this, but I've decided I'm also going to do a couple of RimWorld playthroughs for you guys, just to mix it up. Because I feel like that's a game that doesn't have a lot of plays on anything. Like, people don't really with the thing too much. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, well, you know, give me a moment to find myself. As per usual, you know how it is. Now, the reason I'm playing so much RimWorld by myself is because, again, in a couple of days, I'm going to be going on a trip, and I'll be able to take my PS4 with me and set it up and stream from there, so I'm told. And, like, that'll be great. But what that means is I'll definitely have to be playing on my PS4. So I'm concentrating on a little bit of PC gaming right now, just for me. Just so as I can, you know, relax and have some fun before I go on what should be a vacation, but technically kind of almost isn't. Hello. Because I'm not even, like, visiting my in-laws. Visiting my brother's in-laws. And I don't think that makes us in-laws. Like, his wife is my sister-in-law, but I don't think her parents are my parents-in-law. I'm reasonably sure that that's not how it works. Okay. I'm grabbing my cup of soup. Because, I'm hungry. Yeah, kind of. But like I said, they're not my in-laws. So. And I've been told I won't be able to talk politics on the trip, which I like doing. So it's not like I really need to interact with anyone. Cup of noodles. Okay. As interesting as I'm sure it is for you y'all to listen to me eat.
What today?
Be nice to find another bottle. Something to keep us warm.
Should we move to the red light?
Alcohol doesn't keep you warm, though. It makes you feel warm, but you're not actually warm.
Who else will take care of it?
You're in fact getting colder.
And then I said, you want how much? And then he said, 50 credits.
Jasne, že to já točím tady.
One more time.
Because alcohol thins your blood, see?
I don't want any trouble.
I hate what terrorists have done to my city. Find the people who attacked it.
While this elevator's going. Starting to get real good with my chopsticks.
Listen up. There's currently a situation with
Chatter on top of chatter.
Daniel Fletcher, you are a genius. Oh, hey, Adam, what's going on?
Miller sent me to.
Checking my progress? Really? I said it
No,
would be
I like my
done
ramen
when
bowl,
it's
but I haven't been
done.
using it since I don't have a sink to clean it in.
Rush these things, Adam. Excellence takes time.
Right. So,
Well, I was right. Am I good or am I good?
what did you find?
Oh, just some isolated fragments from what looks like bomb's timing mechanism. And get this, it's a Stanek.
Stanek. The bomb's timing mechanism was a wristwatch?
Well, to address your incredulous tone, a mechanical timing mechanism is not as silly as it sounds. Security scanners can detect anything with a suspicious electronic circuit, so using a low-tech solution is really clever.
Stanek watches are custom made locally. I think I'll pay the shop a visit.
It's probably closed. Let's see if I can find you a second option. Yeah, got it. Nomad Stanek, founder and owner of the store, lives in the Davnia Vod district near Pilgrim Station. That's Putnik Nadrazhi in Czech, I think. Building number 96, second floor.
Nice. I'll check it out.
Great, let me know how it goes.
Building number 96 or apartment number 96? You have multiple apartments in a building.
Well, they're not the most cooperative. We had Jensen inside Googling Complex today, and now Carol Structure is again.
Yeah, I guess he won't be coming in for questions.
And
Look, I'm tied up right now.
just talking about you. Give me 1 second. And we can look forward to even
How
more
am I
bombs.
supposed to get anything done? Damn straight. There's chatter on the web. 3 fringe groups are all
Just talking about you. Give me 1 second.
I've been pulling intel on this. There's chatter on the web. 3 fringe groups are already threatening retaliatory.
Hey, Adam. I heard about Rucker. That's terrible, Adam. He was our standard bearer. What direction will the movement take now?
I don't know. I spoke to Miller as he was leaving. Told me he was going to Gollum City to talk to the state police.
Damn, I hope he has better luck than you and Smiley did. Because if you think that Prague is bad now, imagine what'll happen if reaction to Rucker's death gets violent.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, Fubar is what'll happen. What a week. And meanwhile, I'm going crazy waiting for Dr. Ozen to get back to me with my test results.
How did it go with Dr. Ozen? She ran some tests?
I swear to God, Adam. These tests they give me are more stressful than being in the field. When I'm out there, I have immediate feedback every second. When you're doing these tests, they just stare at you and take notes. I don't like it.
Nobody does. When do you get the results?
Dr. Ozen didn't say. I don't know, hopefully in a day or two.
Try and stay positive.
Always.
So she's a Marine. I guess she was augmented.
So what do you think of our new doctor?
What do you mean?
I just wonder what she's really doing here.
Meeting up here in Prague. We can use all the help we can get. I'd be worried if Interpol didn't send a psychologist. Besides, I spoke to her for an hour. I like her.
It just seems suspicious to me, that's all. We've never needed a psychologist before. Who's she watching?
Come on, Adam. You keep talking like that, and Chang's gonna change all the locks again. There are 87 agents in Prague, and I just finished handing out the new keycards.
I should get going.
Okay. Talk to you later.
I mean, I'm with Adam. I'm immediately suspicious of her. I love therapists. I trust therapists, but this is a game where I know the Illuminati is real. So, like, I can't just trust. Jesus. That was abrupt. Now, like I said, I'm going to be doing a couple runs of RimWorld, but the real question is, what should I do with them? I'm going to do a regular run for sure, but I also have... Oh, shit. Also have a couple of good mods.
Had it coming.
This is only going to make our lives harder. Do you think we'll get blamed for killing him?
Why not? Let them think we did it. Maybe then they'll behave.
Promiňte, nepomůžu.
Okay, so those were bombings. Which... never good.
have credits? Usually you...
No, you got a railway.
Menu? Make up your mind, stay, go back, come on!
Maybe later.
Go! Go! Waste my time.
Didn't waste your time. I sold you some things and bought some things.
I am more concerned with the cops' cut.
Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can be. Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the Juggernaut Collective, an elusive group of vigilante hackers who are exposing big money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however, is the damage these hackers.
Damn. Thought I could make it.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Oh yeah.
Alex, I'm in Miller's apartment. The man keeps a tight ship.
What do you expect? He's former SAS. Military life will make a neat freak out of anyone. If he's got secrets in there, Adam, they'll be well hidden.
Everyone's got to tell. I just need to know more about him to understand his.
This is a fucking nice apartment. Holy shit. Look at this goddamn bathroom. Oh. This is fucking gorgeous. Look at that shower. Look at the bath. We still think it was a normal break-in. Oh, is this Crunchy Pirate? No, it's not. Oh, he bikes. And climbs. What an interesting painting. got a billiard table up here? Punching bag, very nice. His panic room. Hidden compartment. Painkillers, probably prescription. Look at this. Oh my god, this place is so fucking nice.
You find anything in that apartment yet?
It's like you said, Miller keeps his secrets well hidden. But I'm looking.
Man, he is super ready for an invasion. Czech police are under fire again, this time for misplacing crucial evidence related to the Rushka train station bombing. Evidence, a digital storage device containing 3D scans of the debris field had been obtained by missing after Interpol asked them to transfer the device to downtown lab for more thorough analysis. Mayor of Prague could not be reached for comment. Well, had my augmented reporter found murdered. They believe for investigating Ridley murder mystery tonight. Local augmented reporter Angela Gunn, best known for a number of well-received political exposés, was found dismembered in an alley. Jesus.
Our portable data solution. Massive storage capacity. Flexible screens. And over
Ooh.
other unique patented features.
Our boy Miller is a gamer.
Up with the stratosphere. Deadly infectious disease. World Health officials.
I wouldn't have pegged that as the, but alright.
I think I got something, Alex. Miller's NSN access card. He must have left it behind when he logged into his second computer.
His second computer? Anything incriminating on it?
Haven't checked it yet. But I'm starting to think the only way we'll learn more is by hearing all of that NSN conversation.
Shit, man, that's risky. But we may have to.
Why? You find something on VersaLife?
It ain't good. Meet me in the small courtyard near TF-29. I'll explain.
Gonna hack. Oh my god.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Nice. Want to hear from me again so soon after the call? Wait, feeling like crap. Leonard told me to leave you alone, but the whole guy thing is bullshit. Honestly, it's just like Dad all over again. Why won't you talk to someone and give yourself a bit of room in your own head? It's obviously the Neil thing is getting to you, and using work to take your mind off it isn't healthy. I know you'll just ignore me like always, but if you're not comfortable with family, talk to a professional at least. Blow off steam to someone who's paid to hear it. And I'm backing off. Leonard thinks he's found a good lawyer who understands augmentation law better than he does, so he's going to forward contact details to you directly. Hope this doesn't cause more problems than it solves. I hate this, James. I hate feeling bad for you. Please take care of yourself. Think about what I said. Colleen White. Hey Jim, some of the guys from Troop 6 have been talking about getting together, maybe organizing a road trip through the Outback around Christmas. Might help Jaden clear his head for a bit. I take it you heard what happened to him? He's stationed in Brisbane alongside Bell Tower in 27 when it happened. It wasn't pretty. Get it if you're not able to come. Dom says he's still in the thick of it, running some kind of elite force up in Germany or Czech Republic or someplace. But it could be a chance to dust off that long sword of yours. Prove you're still illegal, as we all knew. Let me know, CB. Neil, you need to sign the consent form today. I'm not kidding, Jim. Do you have it? I've got it right here, yeah. Neil, I don't think we should be rushing into this. Surgery is a big deal. Neil, goddamn you, we are not rushing into this. Your daughter is in pain. I know that. Do you? I think we should investigate other options. You aren't here. You don't see her suffering every day. In a few years, she won't be able to walk. Her spine will get worse. Her bones will continue to degrade. Shen needs that surgery. I'm signing off. We're not even supposed to be talking at all. Oh. Oh. Well, we found out that Jim is, he's got a case of the gay. We also know that he has a daughter. And she needs surgery.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Damn.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Nice. Can't find anything in VersaLife attacks and SF. The only stuff we have is on suspected funding, etc. You're the guys with the ARC problems, remember? Are you sure it was on your IOC? Also, I'm not comfortable with these offline requests, Jim. I want to help out for sure, but we have a pretty good pipeline for this stuff, and they get pretty twitchy sending content without fingerprinting. There's a system glitch, then SysTech needs to know. As far as I can tell, everything's green over here, so whatever's locking you out must be on your side. Jen's doing great, by the way, thanks. After the kids started the new high school and we got here, now she's finally been able to kick back and relax a bit. Hopefully things will keep moving forward. Me again, scratch that last mail. Seems we do have a file on the ARC incident. Apparently the system threw it up on the last change list, so they must have been late on the update. I don't want to risk sending it off pipeline, but it's definitely there now. If you do a L3 access search. Tim credits, it's still a problem, blah blah blah. Surprised to me, to be honest. I've been here for a year, hadn't heard of any ARC activity happening stateside. Must be pretty fresh. Earlier email, when you're looking into who assigned him into that position, I'd be very curious. Also to know his history the past couple of years. Something's definitely up. Appreciate anything you can get me on this, mate. Thanks.
initiated. Access denied.
Damn it. Okay, let's try again. Just gotta keep trying.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initial access granted.
There we go. Tool, a gas grenade, a credit chip, and a pocket secretary. Let's check that. Mr. Miller, we regret to inform you that the account is closed. You have 24 hours to remove the contents of the safe. Anything left over after this date will be inaccessible after that time. Existing code is still valid. Thank you. Palisade Bank Corporation. Huh. Triangle code. That shit was fast. He just has weapon mods just lining the house, you know? Like that's normal. Yep. It's me. I'm playing this. I just got through the first one for the channel, having played it like 9 or 10 times in the past. And I've only ever played this one once before. And while I didn't like it as much, for the sake of continuing the theme, I'm glad to be doing it, you know, for the channel. That said, I will say that in many ways, this game is inferior to Human Revolution. Human Revolution was longer, more interesting, had a much more interesting, well, the main thing is that it was longer, but it was also just better. Like, this game is kind of old, yeah, it's 4 years old, but the other one was from 2011, and I didn't mind playing that. This game did add some stuff, it just didn't add enough.
People, please, just go home. We will handle it.
And because it, like, added a bunch of cool gameplay features, and the game wasn't as long, I feel like it was kind of a wasted opportunity.
Alex, you here?
Hey, thanks for being quick. Didn't want to be seen hanging around by myself for too long in case you got held up.
I can be a gentleman, sometimes. You said you got something on VersaLife.
Yeah. A couple of months back, a research assistant was found dead in the Roca Seca beach facility.
Well, yeah, I know that some
Special
DLC
Projects
got
Division.
added, but like the game didn't really get longer, other than just doing the DLC, which is quite separate.
Anik Norstad. Why? You know somebody there?
Doesn't matter. Forget it.
I can't stand VersaLife, Adam. Back when I was flying for Bell Tower in Panama, I stumbled into deep shit with them. They're the reason I've got a target on my back. They told my bosses to kill me.
If they're involved in this, we'll get them. We just need to know what this is. Rucker gave me this before he died. Said it could prove ARC is being set up. The email on it reads like activation orders to me.
Where'd he get it? Whose is it?
I've got a suspect in mind, but nothing to prove it. Until I do, can you get Janus or one of your Juggernaut friends to backtrace the IP address?
Yeah, man, no problem. Listen, about VersaLife. The information we found on Norstad was buried deep. No police report, no autopsy. Just a footnote on an insurance claim, calling it an industrial accident.
She was working with dangerous
Well, there's 3 DLCs that I know of,
Supposedly,
and I think they were added in
He's the one who found the
2017.
report. Said it was off.
Off how?
Lots of blank spaces and missing details. Didn't really go into it.
And you didn't think to ask, did you?
You saying
I was
fucked
playing
up?
the series in anticipation of Cyberpunk 2077, and then it got pushed back. So
I'm saying Janus thinks a lot of things, and somehow always manages to find the answer when nobody else can. You don't find that odd?
I find it reassuring. The Collective has people everywhere gathering all kinds of intel. But Janus is what holds us together, helps us make sense of it. He picks the signal out of the static.
And yet you've never met him.
Nobody meets Janus. Nobody even knows where he is, who he is, hell, even what he is. You get used to it after a while. For me, the key thing is what he finds. Norstad was poisoned, Adam, just like Rucker. Are we looking at some kind of bioweapon here?
Miller's access card might help us find out.
How? I don't follow you.
NSN exchanges are stored in the system's cloud memory. If I log in as Miller using his access card...
occasionally, I'm very much more a single player,
Adam,
a
this
solo player gamer.
You have to actually use the chair for a while. If anyone catches you,
It's a risk I'm willing to take.
your call. But I want to be plugged in and listening the whole time you're in there.
One multiplayer game
careful,
that I do enjoy is
Call me
Conan
when you access the
Exiles.
machine. Again.
Please, let us do our jobs.
Yeah, I have too many hours in Conan. And yes, we are also playing Resident Evil 6 intermittently. For a few months I was getting through just all of the Resident Evil games, and then I got to my first multiplayer one, and that really slowed me down. And now it's a matter of just getting through 6 a bit at a time, and then once I've gotten through 6, I will get to 7, which I've been dying to play. Because I have never played 7 before.
Hey you, with sunglasses. Come here. You looking for the best prices in Prague? I'm not talking hot dogs here.
If the hot dogs aren't your main business, why don't you have a store?
See, this way, I get to keep my overhead down and pass on the savings to the customers.
Entrepreneurial.
I think you got a certain thing on the brain.
What you got?
Well, I got info. The kind that's worth something.
Could always use reliable intel.
Who couldn't? But for that, I only accept...
Bad alphas, meaning...
No problem. What do you have?
Sophisticated choice. Is that all the info you need? Excellent choice. I'm finished for the day. You've taken everything I had.
Okay. See, I always completely kept to myself. I always built... I always built wherever, I just kind of built where I wanted to build. I had one spot that I liked because if you got there early, you could just build yourself a little base that was perfectly defensible, and since it was mostly made of the actual map terrain, it was pretty much invincible. I don't think I was ever alpha, but I was someone that people didn't mess with too much. Because I kept to myself and I built my own shit and I stayed out of everyone's way.
Okay, fine.
Except for one time.
I always liked the card tricks when I was a kid. Found that stuff fascinating.
Did you know him?
No. Anyway.
Let's see. We will points of interest first.
Welcome to a brave new world.
Yeah, I'm always curious as to how people find the channel. We're still relatively small.
Just make it through this shift.
Hey, you! We got multiple for sale.
Yeah, the police do.
That's convenient.
Stanek's shop won't be open for a while.
The very shop that I was suspecting.
Are you blind? Stanek's shop won't be open for a while.
Stay quiet.
Don't feel like drawing the ire of the police. Wait. Yeah, I do know what rust is. Right. The longest thing consumes energy now. And here I am. Ten parts short. Yeah, it's a game very similar to Conan. Although I do believe it's older. I could have sworn Rust was older. Cut back up. Another faceless message from Kazatel, the information seller. Hopefully I'm not wasting my time checking out small leads like this. The pocket secretary he gave me mentioned a cop up to something serious. Probably why am I not surprised the cop is taking someone named Maxime's above the cleaning place. There we go. Clanks are cancer. Oh yeah.
Up in the stratosphere. Deadly infectious diseases are at the center of some disturbing health news right now. The most significant of them, in terms of human cases and death toll, is an antibiotic-resistant strain of tuberculosis. Spreading quickly into the subcontinent. World health officials are scrambling to contain the outbreak. As work begins in San Francisco, as pharmaceutical giant Versalife's cutting-edge Rockasecca Beach facility to find a more
Biocell. And now I have enough parts to make yet another biocell.
Tell me, however, that this most recent strain mutates so quickly. New vaccines.
Got this. The shots can do tricks. For all you need to get
Last chance, GM reaching out to you as a friend. I don't believe when I say this is the only friend you have left on our corner of the force. So that's fine. You're welcome to grow old and die cash poor and morally rich. Congratulations, St. Romeo, but fucking with their operation, sneaking good bodies out of the city? Yeah, surprise, surprise. I've worked out what you're doing, hero. We all use the part of the sewer genius, remember? It's not just you who knows when the patrol drones are on charge. What the Diwali's lose in revenue hits us too, remember? We're into a good thing here. Why fuck it up? It's too late to drop out of the club, so just sit tight and smile.
Causing several Fortune 500 companies.
this shift.
Oh yeah. Fucking badass. Don't forget to like the stream, everybody. I know I forget.
Dobré, hajzl leze do řití a dostane povýšení.
Welcome to Magia.
Oop. Time for medicine. Time to take drugs. I need to be sure 100% to take my medicine with me.
I can help you with something, yes?
Your love awaits somewhere. Some version of you is perfect. You are not her.
I wonder if there's any benefit to using the Voltar 3000. It doesn't really do anything. It gives a story item that no one has still found any use for. Let's see, my sweet Lemuria, the authorities have cancelled our show. Is humiliating, but to see our friends in prison because they're different. Oh.
even trust the partner. Hello, old.
Let's see.
We've gotten all here on a live well.
Booyah.
City run by criminals.
The long meanwhile. Simulations that destroys everything in its path. Thousands of people could die if we don't get that package back. Running again, Smiley. Then tell Miller. Delara came back and sat in my dark leather couch. Who was that? She asked. Just Agent Jensen. You work too much, Daniel. It's important, I said. Restarting the simulation again. The simulation. Wait a minute. Oh. Wow. Okay, I get it. It's a. So, goddammit. So Smiley wrote a book, apparently, and this is that book. He wrote fan fiction of us. Jesus Christ. What a fucking... What a fucking goober.
Have made addressing those concerns a priority. Information archived within the walls of Palisade Property Bank is beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government. Assured anonymity. Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever will be.
I did read it. I read as much as I cared to. It was almost as bad as reading Jack Ryder's version of how Batman took down Deadshot.
Human Restoration Act. I am joined by the head of the Department of Sociology at Harvard, Dr. Stansfield Christensen. It is a pleasure to see you, Doctor. Tell me, what do you feel the Human Restoration Act?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Social justice warriors fail to see the bigger picture. The audience
Come back negative. As far as I'm concerned, this eliminates all other explanations. My formal diagnosis, your headaches are caused by your neural augmentation. Essentially very serious, but not something I can treat. My advice is to approach an authorized augmentation specialist.
so we can clear the air and reevaluate how we can coexist peacefully.
So the sentiment that it is being enacted as a form of subjugation is false then, Doctor?
Unequivocally false. The goal of the legislation is to ensure that they are as safe from us as we are from them. I am not augmented, but I have many friends who are. And most of them are afraid to walk outside of their homes right now, because if they do, the level of hatred and suspicion aimed at them.
Well, there you have it, folks. It sounds like UN Resolution 3507 may be the solution the world is looking for. Thank you, Doctor.
Wandered away from the red light district for a bit. Sorry, I can't spare you time for anyone today.
Ah, my chest hurts. What?
I did
Not like the way those guards from the bank were looking at me earlier. Those guys? What? What happened? Are you alright? Yes, I'm fine. I guess I sat on the bench thinking belonged to the bank. Ask me to leave. Did you say anything? No way. They're much more intimidating than me. Like they would not even hesitate to kill me. We should figure it out. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. I am splitting panic. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
And there's Reaper. What's up, Reaper?
Welcome, welcome.
Nice gear you've got here.
All high-end. And you look like you know high-end. Which biotech did your job? Not Isolate. They don't come in black.
You try this on all your customers?
Just the ones made of carbon fiber. As one enthusiast to another, you can tell me.
Gonna have to disappoint you.
Maybe you can make it up to me. You look like the kind of man who might have access to breach software.
That stuff's illegal.
Come on, man, don't play around. You know why it's illegal. You know the world governments don't want us to find out their dirty secrets. But we will, and you can help us. Be part of the revolution. Anyway, just think about it. All the details are in the computer. Want to have a look? To sell or to buy?
Sure.
Great. Go ahead. That's awesome.
Let's see. Hydraulic micro pump. Throw use frag grenades, they are my style. Combat rifle, shotgun ammo, sniper rifle ammo. Oh, I don't really use this. I don't have a sniper rifle. battle rifle.
Seen it all before, haven't you?
I'm good for now.
So long, Mr. Mirror Shades.
I wanted to help people with my ox. This isn't what I pictured, but it's good.
The global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting.
Seems like an alright dude. Okay, let's see.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Yes. Ooh.
Yes.
Crawling.
Please move away. Do not go.
Sounded like at least two of them.
Make the best of it, he says. What?
Since the other story mission is right here.
How am I supposed to get anything done?
No, I'm telling you, someone's hacking into the server and reading.
Nice old-fashioned castle.
Way too much interference. You know my door's always open. Except Wow. 2 in one day. Did maintenance take the plague cross off my door?
I'm sorry.
Arya was here earlier, and now you. That's 2 agents to walk through my door willingly. You know, while I have you, I'd love to talk with you about Rucker.
That's actually why I'm here.
You're kidding, right? Because this never happens. Sometimes I literally feel like a dentist.
I have a suspicion about who might be behind the hit on Rucker. A name. iLink came back with nothing, but...
But maybe I can use some of my shrink-your tricks to see what I can dig up. Maybe draw up a profile for you? So who's the guy?
Victor Marchenko.
Ooh, he sounds bad. No sweat, it's nice to feel like I'm part of something. I'll let you know if I have any luck.
Thanks, Doc. I appreciate it.
I don't have a good feeling about the temperature.
Couldn't find the stairs.
How long is Director Miller going to be in Gollum City?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Nice. Creds, I sorted it. Here's a report from the U.S. They have what you need. Personal follow-up to try and get an issue sorted as quickly as possible. Carried out 5 minutes. Sir, I believe it's time I reviewed Adam Jensen's situation. 6 months ago, expressed reservations extending him an invitation to join TF-29, citing the anti-Alk atmosphere in the city, Jensen's disregard for authority, and the difficulties in joint management of a unique asset, particularly one who is occasionally authorized to manage his own assignments. I feel that all my pessimistic predictions have come to pass. I am not suggesting we dismiss him, but it's past time at the very least to clearly define his position within the TF-29 hierarchy. Eager to meet and discuss this at your earliest convenience. What a dick. At least Pritchard was good enough to tell me to my face that he thought I was incompetent.
Have made addressing those concerns priority 1. Information
Alex, I'm in. Anything I need to know before I start up this chair?
Every NSN is different, man, so I'm not sure what to expect. I'm guessing you'll end up in some kind of virtual conference room. No one else should be in there.
And if they are?
They'll see you as Miller, so say something snippy and log off.
Okay. Where do I find these stored conversations?
Hell if I know. This is your plan. But holographic recordings take up a lot of virtual memory, so you may have to look in several places.
I'll just have to play it by ear.
Exactly. The whisper chip is still in place, though, so we'll both know when you've done it. Good luck, Adam.
Should be interesting.
This is different.
Didn't have a super great feeling about this either. This is very strange. All very peculiar. Yeah, so far so good. Miller! But only pretending to be. Eje. This is all really strange. Really, really cool aesthetic though, I gotta say.
Sending your team to Dubai was my call, but now we need to go by the book. Focus on Ark.
You want me to pin all of this on them? The bombings in Prague, the break-in at VersaLife, Dubai?
Officially, all 5 attacks involved augmented terrorists. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But send the reports if you want me to prove it. Because Ark doesn't operate in North America.
Place call Hong Kong Alpha 10 priority message. We've got a problem. Miller wants to see a report on the break-in.
What break-in?
The one your San Francisco research facility is supposed to have any day now.
What? What exactly did you tell him? Never mind. I'll take care of it. In fact, it may even help me clean up a related incident.
I think this is the antagonist from the original Deus Ex.
Not much. He has to be
The primary
careful
antagonist.
Rucker may be onto him.
Then it's time for him to use the Orchid. Tell him.
Killing Rucker. Are you sure it's a good idea? I mean, it'll certainly make things easier during Phase 2, but...
Are you doubting me? Joseph?
I'm merely concerned that the rest of the council might not like your call. They seem less cohesive these days.
Rucker's death may upset some of them. But at this juncture, Brown is the only person we pay attention to. Once Rucker is dead, I'm positive he's going to make his move. Do it!
End call. Alex, did you get all that?
Hell yeah. Don't tell me this isn't the proof we're looking for, Adam. This is big. Janus needs to hear it.
I want to talk to him this time. Set it up. Let me know where.
It'll have to be somewhere safe. Leave the task force when you can, and I'll contact you with a location.
Adam, what are you doing in here?
Suppose I could ask you the same thing, Delara.
I'm worried about Vince Black, the head of our organized crime division. I was leaving a message for Director Miller asking if he's heard from him.
Black's still deep undercover inside the Diwali organization, isn't he?
The kind of deep that can be hard to swim back from sometimes, yeah. He's supposed to meet with me once a week so I can bring him back into the shallows, only he never showed for our first meeting.
From what I know of the Diwali, their influence extends outside of the Czech Republic. Maybe he's out of town.
Maybe. Maybe you could find out?
I like side missions.
Sure. I think I can do some digging around for you. When was the last time you heard from him?
First and last time was in his office a few days ago. He seemed antsy, kind of nervous that I was there, you know?
Well, then maybe I'll poke around his office a little while I'm here.
Why stop now, right? Well, listen, Adam, Lyon's waiting on my initial batch of reports, and I'm sure Director Miller wouldn't be too pleased to find us standing in his office, so... Unless there's something else, I think this is where I'll check out.
We should fuck on his desk.
Is there anything in Black's psyche, Val, that leads you to believe he's capable of maybe undermining the task force? Is there a chance he's gone off reservation?
Human beings are predisposed to damaging everything they come into contact with. Of course he's capable. As am I. As are you.
So these evaluations you conduct with him, they're useless in determining a course of action he might take?
I don't have a crystal ball. And Black's last eval predates my arrival here. Nonetheless, it's still helping me understand what he's dealing with on a subconscious level. That he may be in trouble. I wish I had something more concrete for you to go on.
Yeah, me too. I'd also like a more direct answer next time I ask you something.
I was expecting your first batch of reports. You don't answer to Director Miller?
I'm a civilian employee, specializing in habituating deep cover operatives.
You're not an agent. So why did you choose to work with badges?
I started out working for Lim International, helping patients cope with the emotional strain of augmentation. After the incident, I needed to change my focus. Interpol was looking, so I moved my clinic to the public sector.
So you answer directly to Joseph Manderley?
It was Joe's idea to get a psychological clinic up and running inside our field offices. But listen, Adam, I have a small mountain of agent files to process, so if there isn't anything else...
Joe, huh? Sounds like you and Manderley are close.
We're close because I used his first name?
Well, you said you joined TF-29 after the incident. I assume that maybe you and Manderley started together when the task force was launched.
No. I arrived after Joe did. Look, Adam, we should probably get out of here, don't you think?
Yeah, you're probably right. I am curious, though, where Manderley came from exactly. Heard he jumped over quite a few heads to get to the big chair at TF-29. Must have some pretty influential friends pulling strings.
Why the interest in our boss?
I'd just like to know who everyone is.
If Joe had help, I'm sure it was from people who share his vision for what this task force could become. Anyway, listen, I really do think it's best if we get out of Miller's office before he returns, so if you'll excuse me...
Anyway, I'm going to save here. And we will get back to this next time. See y'all then. Bye-bye.